Zeeworld, hi Zeeworld. I'm your girl, your favorite girl, Portia in Tongo, aka Cook. If you know, you know. If you don't, better luck next time. Better luck next time. So Zeeworld, I'm waiting on my husband. So I thought, you know what? Let me take this opportunity to do this video for you. Hopefully, it's gonna be a quick one because I've said so much about this topic. I just want to close it off for you. So we are talking about money. This is the last season of Money Talks. Thank you so much for those who've been following this journey. So what Money Talks is about, if you have not watched episode 1, go ahead and watch episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. We're on episode 5. So I started this Money Talks episodes because I was trying to I was clearing money blockages. I could see which money was very scarce in my life. Like money was coming but stopping, money here, money there, but it wasn't just like like a river flowing of money. I just didn't like waking up and having to think about my bills and how I'm gonna pay this or this and that, or how I'm gonna save for this. I just wanted to be able to just save and be able to travel, be able to just do things without the stress of where is the money gonna come from. And also I just knew Guti, there were beliefs that were imprinted in my brain from childhood, from my culture, from my country about money. And I wanted to clear those beliefs and just start out fresh and learn what money is about and what money truly is. So, I wanted to do this because I know that money is important. Like the world runs on money. So I wanted to figure out if money is so important. Like if you want to go on vacation, you need money. If I want to go to dinner right now, I'm going to need money. If I want to, just basic things, you need money. So it's like, damn, we need this for a lot of things. So how can I have access to this thing that we need so much? So I did my research on money and I came out really surprised with what I discovered. So I discovered that money is energy. Money is energy and energy is frequency. So if you can tune in to the frequency of money, then money will be flowing all around me right now. So I was like, okay, now I know that money is energy, energy and frequency are the same thing. So I was like, okay, what is frequency? Now I know what money is, but what is that? And how do I tune into that? So on episode, I think if I'm not mistaken, episode 3, we dive deep into what frequency is. I broke everything down, what frequency is and how you can raise your frequency. So please make sure you watch episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. I think on episode 1 we were just like, the introduction of this topic. And then on episode 2, I was tackling my belief system. Like you need to match up what you believe and what you want. Then on episode 3, we tackled frequency. Episode 4, I gave y'all some tips on how to raise your frequency to make sure that you are connecting with the things that you want to connect with. So all of that is going to help you to understand where we are now. Because when I started this Money Talks sessions or Money Talks segments, actually that's a better word. When I started this Money Talk segment, I was recording them as I'm discovering, as I'm learning about money. So you can see on episode 1, like I'm trying to figure this thing, like what is money, what's going on, Why is money running away from my life? What's going on? Oh? And then I move on to episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. So I'm sharing this information with you guys as I'm learning, as I'm discovering, as I'm clearing the blockages, as I'm, finding my way. So you are literally walking with me through this experience. I'm not trying to teach you something because I know so much, or I've discovered, or I have the answers. I am not Sway. I don't have the answers, but I love research and I love learning. So this is why I said, okay, let me start this money segment, because money is important in my life right now, and I want to invite money in my life. But how can I do this? So I started this money talk segment to do that. And things have been happening. If you are following me and my journey, things have been happening since I started this money talk segment. I've seen just like the universe has been blessing me, so I can see things changing, things moving. I had like 2 checks in my mail that were a surprise, that was sent to me, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I asked for money and the universe is answering. So let me keep going. So that was fun. That was fun to ask the universe for money in my life, and then I start seeing the universe just blessing me with little gifts here and there. And that made it really fun for me, because I was getting a response from the universe. The universe was responding to me, responding to my questions and my request. Because guys, you have to ask. You need to ask for the question to be answered. You need to knock for the door to be opened. So if you want money in your life and you're like, where is the money? I'm not seeing money in my life, or it's just like money is coming here and there, but it's just not a lot of money, and you're wondering what's going on, I will say, maybe you're not asking. Maybe you are not asking the universe. You need to ask, because sometimes you cannot get what you're not looking for. You need to be looking for it, asking for it. And also, it's in the way you ask. Because you might be saying, well, I ask for money, I'm praying, I'm all this. But maybe it's the way you are asking. If you are asking for money from a desperate position, then it's going to be hard for you to get it. You need to ask for money in a way of, I already have it. So, like, how do you ask if you already have it? It's like, well, you don't really ask. It's like you become what you want. That's really the way of asking. You want money, so become money. Act as if you already have money. And it's not even like you acting as if you have money, because guys, you don't really want to pretend, but sometimes you need to fake it until you make it. It's just like you are tricking your mind. You want money, so the only thing you really have to do is believe. That's where you really need to test your belief system. If you want something, then start believing you have it. So if you already believe that God has blessed you, let's say you are asking for 50,000, right? And then you know that God has already answered you. Then you're not worried anymore. You're not worried, where's the money coming from? Who's going to give it to me? When is it coming? How is it coming? You already know that God has heard your prayer. God has answered you. The money is already in your bank account. So if you believe that God has already answered you, then you are just walking around free, no worry. So once you believe you've already received something, then your whole attitude changes, because now you are not worried. Your money is in your bank account. Your prayers have been answered. You can do whatever you want to do now. You can take a trip. You can do this. You can do that. So that's really the attitude you need to have before you even receive what you're asking for. You need to already walk around as if you know you've already been blessed. You know the universe has already heard you. You know it's on its way. You know it will be here. You know for sure. So you have no question. There's no question in your mind. The thing that makes it hard for us is we don't believe. We ask for things, but we don't really believe. So then we are stressed about it. Now, if you are stressed about what you want, it's going to be hard for you to receive it. So that's why sometimes you can think, well, I'm asking for what I want. Yeah, but you are asking from a desperate position. You are asking from not from you don't believe. You are asking from a position of you are desperate and you don't really know if it's really going to happen, but you are just asking. But when you know for sure, like, for example, if I call my husband and I'm like, hey, babe, I have a flat tire. I know my husband is going to come. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to worry about it. I can just sit right here and I know my husband will be, I know he'll show up. I'm not stressed about it. I'm not worried. I'm not looking at the time. I'm not, when is it coming? How is it going to come? I know my husband will be here. That's a fact. That's a knowing. Nothing can shake me from that. So very relaxed. You see how relaxed I am? I know he's coming. That's how you need to be about the things you ask for. That's how you need to be. If you are asking, but then you don't believe, but then you are scared, but then you are already erasing what you just asked for because you don't believe it. So why would it come? Why would it happen? So this is why I started this segment, is to just answer those questions. Wuti, I know what I want. Why isn't it not happening? How am I blocking myself? Sometimes, guys, you are blocking yourself. You are blocking yourself because you don't believe. You are blocking yourself because you are clocking. You are waiting on the time. What, it should be here at 1. Who said it should be at 1? It will be there when it's going to be there. Just believe and relax and have fun with your life. Né? So, guys, today, I just wanted to close off this segment. So please make sure you go and watch episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 because I unlocked with so much information, breaking down beliefs, breaking down frequencies, breaking down how do you get what you want, right? All right, Zeeworld, I'm back. If you see me at a different position, it's because I was talking to Babe. Babe came, then I drove somewhere. Then I remembered, Uguti, I was talking to y'all. So I thought, let me finish up the segment before the year ends. Okay? And the sun is going to set in like, I don't know, in less than 40 minutes. Okay, so Zeeworld. The point of today, I wanted to close off this segment by giving you these 3 tips that I have discovered as I was doing this segment. I learned 3 important things that I thought, let me share with you because they seem to be so important when it comes to anything you are looking for, whether you are wanting to attract money, attract love, attract a new job. These 3 things are going to work for you. So let me just tell you what they are, and then maybe you will understand why I think they're important. Okay, so number 1, guys, that I've learned since doing this segment that you should know is you need to be in touch with your feelings. You need to be in touch with your feelings. You need to know how you feel. You need to connect how you feel with what you think, because how you feel determines what you think. So you need to know, why do I feel this way? And when I feel this way, how do I think? Or what do I think? Why do I think this? And when I think this, how do I feel? You need to connect those 2. And the reason why I'm saying you need to connect those 2, because that's like the key thing to manifesting. Because you can want something and then you don't receive it because how you feel about it is not matching up with what you want. So you need to be aware of your feelings and your thoughts. Make sure what you are feeling matches with what you want. So if you are wanting 20 million, I want 20 million, but you don't feel you are worth 20 million. You don't feel it's possible to get 20 million. How will you get it? How would you get it? You need to match up your feelings with your thoughts. And your feelings are connected to what you think. And what you think is connected to your actions. So sometimes you are doing things and you don't even know why you're doing them because you are not connected to your feelings and your thoughts. You are just like AIs, just walking around here, waking up in the morning, going to work. You go meet up with your friends after work. You're doing things without even thinking. You don't even know, like, why are you doing this? Why are you going here? You need to have intentions. Be intentional with your thinking and your doing. All right. Let's move on to number 2, guys. Number 2, that's very important, is sleep and meditation. Sleep is so important, guys. Not just for your body to get rest, because of course sleep is so important. Like I think after water, sleep is the next important thing, because without water you will die, and without sleep you will surely die. Sleep is so important. It helps us to focus. It helps us to manage life. And like a lot of things happen in your body while you are sleeping. So we need that resting time so that our body can do what it needs to do. But just besides that, sleep is important for shutting down thoughts that you don't want, for shutting down things, and sleep is important for just shutting things down. Not just you falling asleep, but also things that are being created. When you think of something, some way it's being created to become something real, something tangible. So when you are asleep, you disconnect with that place where things are being created. You disconnect your thoughts. So when you are able to disconnect your thoughts, it helps you, especially when you are stressed, when you are going through trauma, when you are going through anxiety. Go to sleep. You are feeling stressed about money, just go to sleep. You are feeling stressed about your boyfriend and your girlfriend, go to sleep. Take a nap. I've told y'all about this in the last episode. Sleep is so important for just disconnecting. If you are feeling stressed about, disconnect, just go to sleep. Because when you go to sleep, you disconnect your frequency. Because you want to let go of that frequency of negativity. When you are feeling low, you are feeling sad, you are feeling unhappy, you are on a low frequency. So you want to let go of that frequency. And the best way is to go to sleep and you would disconnect. Because the way you disconnect is when your mind is not thinking and pondering on what to do and, oh my God, you are creating more of those negative thoughts and more of those negative feelings. Because law of attraction, what you think of, you attract. So if you keep thinking about sad things, you're going to attract more sad things. So if you are in a sad time right now, you're going through something difficult, if you can go take a nap, go take a nap and just disconnect your thoughts, disconnect your feelings. And when you wake up, you're going to wake up with better thoughts, better feelings, and you can start creating better things. So disconnect. Just disconnect. I never knew how important sleep was till I realized that sometimes you need to disconnect your mind, disconnect your brain. You know, when you say, people will be like, I can't stop thinking about this. I can't stop thinking about my husband cheating on me. I can't stop thinking about, losing my job. Go to sleep. That's how you can stop those thoughts. Go to sleep. Because when you keep thinking those thoughts are going to attract more negative thoughts. Then those thoughts are going to attract more negative thoughts. Leave it alone. Go to sleep. And when you wake up, you're going to wake up feeling better. You wake up, it's a brand new day. Start new thoughts and create new things. So maybe you are in a situation where you can't go to sleep right now. So what do? Maybe right now I'm in my car, and then my husband calls me and we start arguing, and I'm feeling so annoyed. What do? I can't sleep right now. I'm in my car. Meditate. Quiet your mind for 10 to 15 minutes. Meditate. Say a mantra. Listen to your favorite song, sing your favorite song, dance your favorite dance. Just disconnect from the feelings you don't want. Disconnect from the negativity and connect to a higher frequency. Be happy, be joyous, be positive. So if you cannot sleep right now, meditate. Practice meditation, guys. Meditation is not hard, and meditation is not just for the weird people. Meditation is for everybody, and we all meditate. It's funny enough, we all meditate, we just don't think about it. Like even when I'm driving, when I'm driving, that's the best time for me to meditate. And if you've been following me, when I drive, that's the time when I'm able to make my freestyles. I make my freestyle music. I'm going to put all my freestyles probably together and post them. Actually, go to PortiaZmusic. That's where I post my music. PortiaZmusic. Go follow me, guys. So I make my freestyles when I'm driving. And I was very amazed because I started doing it just driving. I would play a song. I'll play a beat. Then I'll, start singing to it. And then I realized, because I'm so good, I would just freestyle a whole song while I'm driving. And then I realized, I think that's the best time for me to make music. Because when I'm driving, I'm in a meditative state. Because you holding that wheel and that steering wheel, and you're just staring at the road, and you're just staring at where you're going. You just like nothing else is important but just focusing on where you're going and being safe and hitting nobody, of course. So that's what meditation is about as well, is you sitting there, quietening your mind and just focusing on one thing. Like maybe focus on your breath. Maybe focus on the ring you hear in your ear. Maybe focus on the fan that's blowing. Maybe focus on the birds you hear outside. It's just like trying to focus your mind on just one particular thing so that the rest of your mind can just shut down. Because we do so much thinking. We think so many thoughts in a day. Thousands of thoughts in a day. So you need that 10-15 minutes to just shut your mind down so you can connect, so you can create with what you want. So you can connect and create what you want. Sometimes you have so much that you have prayed for, but you haven't taken the time to connect with it. Connect with the things you are praying for. Line up with the things you are praying for. You are praying for $2 million, but you are out here acting as if you are worth 10 cents. No, darling, you need to line up with the 2 million you are wanting. Line up with the things that you want. Make room for the things that you want in your life. Start, like even when you go to sleep, start saying good night. Even though there's nobody next to you, start saying good night, baby. Just to make room for the man you want. I know it might sound silly, but it's those little things. It's those little things that would help you connect. It's those little things that will help you raise your vibration. Start having fun with the things you want. Don't be so serious. Have fun with them. And watch the universe answer you. Watch the universe bless you. I mean, I started this segment and then the universe started blessing me with checks. With checks in my mail. So start having fun. I'm having fun here talking about money. But the universe knows, Uguti. Of course I'm serious. But you need to be light. Don't be so serious. Don't be so, I want this. Just be light about it. Yes, I want it. It's mine, so I'm not worried about it. All right, guys. So let's move on to my last tip is exercise and stretching. Exercise and stretching, guys, it's not just for the body, but it's for your mind. Exercise and stretching will change the way your brain works. I was watching this video and it was breaking down the way exercising changes your brain. It literally makes you stronger, not just physically but mentally. Like you can even like withstand so much pain because of how strong your mind and brain becomes from exercise and stretching. Guys, I know these things, stretching, I'm saying stretch, exercise, I'm saying sleep, meditate, and I'm saying be in touch with your feelings. And you're like, how is that going to help me get my new man? How is that going to help me get money? How is that going to help me get a job? But let me tell you, when you're in touch with your feelings and you know how you feel and you know what you want, then you can connect. You can connect because your feelings are what drives the things that you want, is how you feel about them. And then when I'm saying sleep and meditate, that's gonna help you with having a strong mentality. And exercise and stretching is going to help you with a strong mind and a strong body. All that put together is a bomb for manifesting, because it's not just about praying and things coming. It's about being mentally strong, knowing what you want, knowing how you feel, and keeping your body ready for whatever is to come. Keeping your body ready for whatever is to come. So these things right here are for everybody, for whatever you're trying to do in your life. When you focus on your feelings and your body and your mental, it's going to be easy for you to create anything you want. Trust me. So you might be thinking like, this doesn't seem like the right. Let me tell you, I researched, I read, and it comes down to really the three things: how you feel, how you think. Number 2, sleep, meditating, because you need to be strong mentally. Number 3, exercise and stretching, because you need to be strong physically. Your emotions, your mental, and your physical strength is important. So once you take care of those 3 things, you're just gonna see things just flowing to you so easily. And also, guys, when you are focusing on one thing, another thing shows up. Like, for example, when you want money to come and you're stressing on money and money doesn't come, and then suddenly you're like, you know what, let me focus on my new job. Then suddenly money comes. Because it's not about, because really what it's about is it's about how you feel about what you want. If you are too stressed about it, you block yourself. So you need to find a way to make it fun, make it, don't make it too serious. Like me, I know I want money, but I have fun with money. I'm doing the segments. I go and I play the lotto. I talk to you guys about it. I win here and there, but I'm having fun with money. And me having fun with money makes it so that I'm not stressing about money. Because when you're stressing about something, then you don't believe it's going to happen and you're going to block it. So I'm having fun with money. I'm teaching you guys what I know. And in the meantime, I know that money is coming. I know that money will rain on me. It already is. It already is. And that's what I need to believe. And I do believe that, you know. So yes, guys, that's my last say of Money Talk segment. I do hope you enjoyed everything that I shared with you. And I do hope you were able to follow with everything that I was explaining. Guys, sometimes it's so hard to explain to somebody what you know, because I know what I want to talk about. I know what I know, but now I gotta put it in words so you can know it too, so you can understand. So sometimes it's hard to put something into words because I know how it makes me feel, but to put into words how I feel sometimes it's difficult. And I'm South African, so explaining everything I feel in English sometimes is, yeah, it's not Iowa, but I tried my best to explain what I know about money and what I've discovered about money. Money is frequency, and all you got to do is line up with frequency. You line up by being happy, being positive. Don't stress, believe, and everything will happen. The universe loves you and I love you. So this is, I think this is our last video for this year. So I will see you next year, Zeeworld. Oh my God, we made it. If you are not subscribed by now, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and let me know what you want me to talk about next. I don't know if I've already told you what I wanted to talk about next. Oh, actually, we did talk about something. We talked about numbers, but I might dive deeper into numbers. So come back and we will talk about numbers next year, 2025. Oh my gosh. I love you, Zeeworld. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you next year. Oh, and I'll still be dropping workout videos every Wednesday, so don't worry. Bye.
Zeeworld, Zeeworld. Zeeworld, let me show you why I love meeting up with Bay. He always got something special for me. So today's pack, we have the vegan birthday cake blondie. Love, love, love. I haven't had these vegan. I haven't had this in a while. They have another flavor, the brownie, and yeah, I haven't had this in a while, so I'm excited and I needed something to snack on. And then he got me this IQ bar. He's been telling me to try this, but I haven't found it, so he got this for me. Toasted coconut chip, 12-gram plant protein. The Sprouts I usually go to doesn't have this flavor, so that's why I haven't got my hands on it. And then he got me the Lara bar, just 3 ingredients: cherry pie. Yeah, we love Lara bars. We've been getting Lara bars, I think, since they dropped. So if you love nuts and fruits, I suggest you get Lara bars. It's a good way to get, you know, your nuts and fruits. And then last but not least, he got me this cartridge. My husband loves the way I say that, because I have an accent, obviously, you know, I'm South African, I have a British dialect, so I say cartridge. I think it's a cartridge. He says cartridge, but I say cartridge. You know, the British accent comes out, cartridge. Cannabis extract sativa, baby. We've been on indicas for a while, but we thought, let's try some sativas. Yeah. Oh, it's strawberry cough. THC is 87%, CBD is 2%. So it's gonna be good for the body. It's gonna be, yeah, just what I need. So yeah, this is my pack from Bay. I'm happy.